We hope that you've been enjoying all the session, the series.
All right, thank you for checking in again.
Here is lesson number 4. Have a method for resolving your conflicts. Okay, it's not like when we started the journey we had a way. Okay, this is how we resolve our conflicts. No, but I think we just grew into understanding each other and understanding how to resolve them. Because you're human, you will always have conflicts. That's the truth. You will always have issues, and your conflicts can come from your temperaments. For example, we've had issues around how we respond to things. I'm spontaneous. He takes his time. Okay, he likes to process things, sometimes over process it. But I've learned to understand that and to be patient with him. So I don't even allow that make us have issues anymore. So understanding how to resolve your conflict. So I think with time now, I can say that our own method of resolving our conflict is to be calm about it and then talk about it. We talk through it. Sometimes it can be very difficult or comfortable, but that's our own method of talking about it. So people don't have any method at all. They just argue. Some just fight endlessly and they may not talk for the next 2 or 3 days. So if you're single and you're watching this, understand that, or you're newly married, you will have conflicts. It's part of life. It's part of the journey. It's part of the journey because you're living with someone that you are not from. Even your sibling. Didn't you used to fight with your sibling in the house when you were growing up? I fought with especially my middle elder sister. We used to fight every now and then. Benefit of hindsight, she's very different. I'm very different. Our temperaments are different. But growing up and now understand that, this is who my sister is. This is who I am. That may have been causing all those conflicts. So understanding how to deal with your conflicts and deciding this is how we're going to be resolving our issues whenever. And the ability to be able to stick to that method is so critical. Before you add something, I remember one night that you came back. Do you remember that day? I had an issue with you. I mean, that night I was so angry. I was really angry. I just went into the room. I didn't even talk to him. I just sent him a message. If I was a stinker, I sent him a message, on WhatsApp. And then he didn't reply my message. He just walked into the room. And then he stood in front of me. I was on the bed. I sat. He stood in front of me. Do you remember? You remember? Oh, great. He stood in front of me. And then the first thing he said was, I'm sorry. That's sorry, eh? This thing just felt like they just poured very chilled water. My body just, calmed down. I said, I'm really sorry. And then he started explaining, how are you feeling now? He started explaining things, and then, after that, we talked. We now talked at length over that. And the truth is that sometimes these things can really escalate. Imagine the way I sent him a thing. He replied me with a stinker. I fired another shot. He fired another shot too. That's how we go. But immediately after that, we were able to talk through it. Trust me. And then we prayed. And then after we prayed, what happened?
We get to that one.
It's another lesson. And we resolved. We prayed and we worshipped. We entered the holy room and did, what people used to do. It was really hot that night. I can't even.
So just in addition to that, the truth is conflict is part of life. So if you are having conflict, it's not a problem. The fact that maybe you grew up together, you are Christians, you study your Bible, does not mean conflict will not show. So if you understand that conflict could be part of our everyday life, there's not a problem. How you then respond or react to conflict is what makes it either a problem or not. So like I said, because our perspective to things will be very different. So there'll be conflict in all things. But you have to be patient and learn to apologize when you need to. Sometimes you don't have to be wrong to apologize, but you can use it to keep the communication open. Because for example, it would be at times I overemphasize on something. Maybe she does something I'm not so pleased with. I've said it. I'm likely to repeat it and also say it again. That it just because at sometimes all I want is sorry, but she may not say the sorry on time, and I will not agree. Sorry. I will say I don't want it, that the sorry is not sweet, it's not genuine. It's funny, but these are little things that can create problems. So that our coach cannot say sorry. See the way she's saying the sorry. So our state of mind at times helps us interpret or misinterpret something. So as much as possible, be at peace in your mind, resolve it in your mind. Because if your state of mind is not, if your mind is not in a good state, you are most likely going to interpret some things in a negative way, or just put unnecessary perspective or something that shouldn't be a problem. So just be patient with each other. Understand that conflicts will come, but then how you respond or react to it is what makes the difference.
Thank you for watching. See you in lesson 5.